The desert doesn't forgive. It remembers. Every cry, every promise, every sin. For Elias and Tala, the sun was rising on their final day together. Dawn breaks over the canyon, painting the red cliffs in hues of gold and blood. Elias and Tala, exhausted and cornered, hide behind a cluster of sun-scorched boulders. The vast, empty landscape offers no real shelter, only a temporary reprieve. Taylor leans against the rock, her breath coming in ragged gasps. "They won't stop hunting you," she says, her voice barely a whisper. "They'll burn everything you ever had, Elias. Your ranch, your name, all of it." Elias kneels beside her, his gaze fixed on her pale face. "Let 'em," he replies, his voice rough with exhaustion and something deeper. "None of it mattered till you showed up. It was just land and dust before you." A faint pained smile touches her lips. "You're a fool for love, rancher." "Maybe," he admits, his eyes softening. "But I'd rather die a fool than live my whole life without ever really feeling anything." She tries to smile again, a genuine one this time, but a sharp intake of breath cuts it short. A wave of pain crosses her features, and she presses a hand to her shoulder. He sees the fresh stain of blood seeping through the bandage. Every breath she takes looks like it hurts. His concern turns to alarm. "Your wound's opened again," Elias says, his voice tight with worry. "We need a doctor. Now." Tala shakes her head, the movement slight but definite. "There's no doctor in 100 miles who will touch me, and you know that. Not with this bounty on my head." A desperate edge creeps into his voice, the sound of a man watching his world crumble. "Then what do I do, Tala? Just tell me what to do." She reaches up, her hand trembling, and gently touches his cheek. Her fingers are cold against his sunburnt skin. "Do the unthinkable," she whispers, her eyes locking with his. "Do the one thing you fear most." Hours crawl by under the oppressive heat. The silence of the canyon is finally broken by a distant rhythmic sound, the thud of approaching hooves. It echoes through the stone walls, growing closer, louder. A death knell on horseback. The posse had found their trail. Elias scans the canyon walls, the single entrance, the sheer cliffs. He knows with a gut-wrenching certainty that there is no way out, not for both of them. "If I stay," he says, his voice flat, mapping out the impossible choices. "They'll kill us both. If I go, they'll torture you to find out where I went." Tala's voice is a mere whisper, carried on the dry desert wind. "Then, make it fast." He stares at her, horrified. The words hit him like a physical blow, a chilling echo of the first time she'd said them, back when they were strangers. A tear escapes and streams down his dusty cheek. "No," he chokes out. "Don't you say that again. Don't you ever say that. It's the only mercy left for me, Elias," she insists, her gaze unwavering. "The only kind they can't take away." His hands shake as he glances at the revolver holstered at his hip. His heart screams in protest. Every fiber of his being, every memory of her laugh, every touch, rebels against the idea. But love doesn't always come to save. He understands that now. Sometimes it comes to end the suffering. He slowly lowers his gaze to the gun, then back to her eyes. A single tear falls from his cheek and disappears into the sand. "I can't," he whispers, his voice breaking completely. "I won't." A weak, sad smile graces her lips. It's a smile of understanding, of release. "Then run," she says, her voice suddenly stronger. "Live, and when you do, tell them the savage had a name." The riders thunder into the canyon, their shouts cutting through the air. Elias doesn't hesitate. He whirls around, his revolver in hand, and opens fire. 1 man against 10. He uses his body as a shield, a wall between her and them, covering her escape as she scrambles away. Gunfire erupts, bullets sparking off the rocks around him. He stands his ground, firing back with a desperate fury, until the last bullet falls from his gun. And then, as the dust begins to settle, only silence remains. Far away, Tala limps through the unforgiving desert, clutching his worn leather hat to her chest, like a prayer. She never looks back. She can't. But every dawn, for the rest of her life, when the wind howls across the canyon, she swears she can still hear his voice, whispering her name on the breeze. Years later, the ranch was gone, reclaimed by the wild. The town was a ghost of what it once was, its stories forgotten. But old travelers and nomads spoke of a place in the desert, a hidden canyon, where the sand turned red at sunrise. They said if you listened close enough, right at that moment between night and day, you could hear two hearts still beating as one. The heart of the one who showed mercy, and the heart of the one who taught him what love truly meant. He couldn't make it fast, because love, even in death, takes its time. Thank you for watching this story unfold. If it moved you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more tales from the forgotten frontiers. We'll see you in the next one.